boy, that hit the spot.
I ain't seen a woman eat that much bird in almost 7 years.
I once won a contest.
Suppose with the change of heart, Daffodil. Up until a few days ago, you wouldn't give me the time of day. Now you're asking me out on dates. You know, if I didn't know better...
What?
Nothing. I just figured I didn't, so I stopped talking.
I was on the rebound from a bad relationship. I just needed some time to myself.
Well, look, if you got a schedule going for this whole thing, how's about letting me know when you're going to be ready to have sex?
So enough about me. Let's talk about something else.
Gladly. Because just between you and me, don't take this the wrong way because you seem nice enough, but you ain't exactly the most entertaining dame I ever had dinner with. You know how you meet some people who can tell a great story, and you could just sit there hour after hour and listen to them talk? And then you meet some other people who are just so goddamn dull, it's all you can do to keep from picking up your fork and stabbing yourself in the stomach over and over and over again, just so you can feel the pain and reassure yourself you're still alive. That ever happened to you?
Sure. How about you, Butch? What's your story?
Not much to tell, really. Grew up in a small fishing village in Saskatchewan. Left home when I was 11. Cleaned elephants at the circus for a few years. Joined the army, saw a bit of the world, dishonorable discharge. Fronted a Polynesian Lounge Act for a 6-month tour of hunting and fishing lodges in Quebec. Got kicked out of the band for drinking too much. Did 2 years less a day for indecent exposure at a petting zoo. It was a frame job, I was just petting that llama. Got paroled, got my license to be a dick. Oh, and I'm a kleptomaniac with a premature ejaculation problem. You want some more booze and another turkey?
Both.
Hey, prick! It's another round of drinks and another bird for the lady.
You certainly seem to have led a full life by the sounds of it.
Well, there's still a few things I'd like to do.
Like what?
You.
It's a romantic way of putting it.
You know, Butchie's good that way. Real smooth with the broads.
Oh!
You're late. One of the perks of being mayor, I suppose.
I was at church. The confessional.
I didn't know you were practicing.
I was born again yesterday afternoon.
People are counting on you. The same people who voted you into office. I don't think they're going to like your sudden change of outlook on the world. It reeks of suspicion.
The only thing that reeks in here is you.
Well, I lit a match, but I guess it didn't work. Anyway, there are more pressing things to discuss than the machinations of my gastrointestinal tract. Specifically, we had a deal. You increase the municipal funding for road work, and you grant the contracts to my companies. The only problem is I have yet to receive my money.
I'm gonna come clean. I'm gonna confess it all. I have a news conference scheduled in a couple of days. I'm going to reveal everything.
You listen to me, you spineless little yes man. I will not tolerate... Excuse me, I'm on a new medication. I will not tolerate... I'll call you later to finish threatening your life.
So you were saying?
So, I bet you saw a lot of the world when you were traveling with the circus. Did you ever go to, oh, I don't know, places like Finland?
22 times in 3 months. Mix up with the travel agent.
Wow. So I bet you really know your way around there. You must have met a lot of interesting people.
About as interesting as a Finn can be, I guess. Got to know a few folks.
So tell me all about Finland and the people you met. I want to know everything.
Honey? Debbie? I'm back.
Just a minute, dear. Fucking parking attendants.
You and your temper.
You got some kind of problem with my temper, asshole?
No. No, I think it's cute. It matches your hair.
Did you get the money?
No. Our good friend the mayor found God. He says the deal's off, and to make matters worse, he's called a news conference to spill the beans.
We can't allow that to happen.
I know. I've just got to figure out a way to deal with the matter quietly.
I have an idea. Why don't I grab my trusty 2x4, stomp up to his office, and smash his head in?
Do you think you could do it without anyone seeing you?
Jesus, do you have to be so literal all the time? I'm talking about having him killed. Discreetly.
Well, the police would suspect something. Half his staff saw us leave his office together. If he ends up dead, then they're going to take a long, hard look at me.
We already have the Swede on the payroll. He specializes in this sort of thing, and I'm sure that something perfectly innocent and accidental in appearance can be arranged.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just not thinking straight. I guess it's the stress or something.
It's because you left the house this morning without taking your pills.
I don't like the way they make me feel.
They're making you better. Here, come on. Hey! You stay down! Fucking parking attendants. Hurry up and take the goddamn pills, Tommy. There. Now that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, I guess not.
Everything's gonna be all right, Tommy. I love you. Oh! Sweet Jesus! You didn't bring me any wood.
I wasn't aware we had a meeting scheduled.
Would it kill you to keep a couple of end tables in the car, asshole?
No, I guess not.
No, I guess not. Tommy and I have a problem, Swede. We need you to come up with the answer.
Anything for you two, you know that. Anything.
Anything, huh? Did you French kiss me in front of your mom? Huh?
Relax, Tommy. Why don't you have a little swing?
What's the matter with Tommy?
He's on a new medication. Sometimes it makes him confused.
So I guess you're running things now?
That's exactly what it means.
So this problem, I assume it's a person?
The mayor.
Let me guess, he's getting cold feet over the kickback.
Tommy told you about the deal?
Tommy and I are old friends. He knows I would never betray him.
Well, for your sake, I hope Tommy's assessment of your character is correct. In the meantime, the mayor's scheduled a news conference in the next couple of days, and he plans to spill the beans. I want him silenced before he gets the chance. But it has to look like an accident.
How much?
10,000? 5 now, the rest when it's done.
The police and the press are gonna pay more attention to the mayor than some working stiff. 15,000, 10 up front.
I would have paid more.
I know. But like I said, Tommy and I go way back. Now, if you excuse me, I have another appointment.
So, how's Blanche?
She's fine.
I hear she and Patterson don't keep in touch anymore.
Friendship has its ups and downs.
Find a way to get it on the upswing and keep it that way. We need her to get at Patterson. Got it?
I hear you.
So, tell me more about Finland and that Simon guy.
You got such a bug up your ass about this Simon character.
He just sounds interesting. So, he came to Canada and then what?
Not much to tell, really. He ponied up some greenbacks so as I'd help him move his stuff that was shipped over from Finland. He picked me up late at night outside the petting zoo, drove me down to the docks. I helped him load up his van, he drove me home. End of story.
Where was he going? Did he have a house or an apartment or something?
Said something about a cabin out in the woods, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Why not?
Should cool your jets, prick. Old Butch, he don't like getting the 3rd degree.
I'm sorry.
Had a nickel for every time I'd heard a dame say that. I'd be able to melt them down and make a belt buckle the size of a hydrocephalic cow's head.
So, was it his cabin or was he just renting it?
You want one?
No, maybe later. I shouldn't have had that second turkey. So, about that cabin.
I figure he was just renting. Yeah, maybe that's just my point of reference on account of I spend all my money on booze and whores, so the idea of actually owning a place of my own don't make much sense. Well, speaking of the whores, I'll try and cut back while you and me are on the go.
Thanks.
Don't mention it, baby.
So, you don't know where that cabin was?
Nah, but it couldn't have been too far. I remember we was driving, he had about a quarter tank left, and I was telling him to pull over and fill up. You know, so as I could steal a bunch of porno magazines while he had the clerk distracted. Said he had enough gas to get where he was going. Oh, hey, about all the porno, I'll try and cut back while you and me are on the go.
Gee, you'd do that for me?
I think you'll find I'll do just about anything to have sex with a woman without having to pay for it. Well, that didn't come out right.
That's okay. I know what you meant.
How's about explaining it to old Butchie then? Because between you and me, I don't have clue on what the hell we were talking about.
Did you ever stop and think that maybe it was the drinking that did that to you?
What?
Made you forget? Blackouts, the lost time, the chronic incontinence?
Wouldn't exactly call my urinary problems chronic. Sure, I piss my pants now and again, but who doesn't?
Me?
Nobody likes a show-off, Mona. Look at me, I'm Mona DePesto. I'm so cool because I can control my bladder and bowels. Why don't you go to hell?
Nice suit.
I figured you couldn't miss it. You look real nice, too.
It's your meeting.
You should sit down.
I'll stand.
I'm not who I said I was. I was hired to keep an eye on you
By Roz.
by Ross and Tommy Rebella. Ross didn't know I was sent by Tommy. She hired me to keep an eye on you and report back to her. She was afraid you put two and two together and realized that Tommy had her under his thumb.
So that's why she always took me off any story that involved Tommy. God, how could I miss it? It's the only thing that makes sense.
She's caught in the middle. Once Tommy gets in your house, he's a difficult guest to get rid of.
So you've been reporting back to Roz and Tommy.
Different stories.
I can't believe I slept with you.
Yeah, well, neither could all the guys in the mailroom.
You told the guys in the mailroom?
I was just trying to fit in.
You and I are through.
Think about what I just told you. I just confessed to being in cahoots with Tommy Rebella.
I'm gonna need some information. Something I can corroborate to prove that you're on the up and up.
Anything.
Wear a wire. I'll recognize his voice. Don't call me again until you have something I can use.
Hey, sleepyhead. It's time for your medicine.
I don't want any more medicine.
You have to take your pills or you'll get sick.
Medicine's what's making me sick.
Tommy, we've had this discussion already, and you remember what the outcome was, don't you?
Yeah, you threw a hardcover novel at me and chipped my tooth.
That's right. And you've only got so many teeth. And remember what I said to you the night you proposed to me when I was draining your oil can?
But you could never love a man with dentures or a tattoo of Buddy Ebsen on his back.
That's right. Yes. And I bent on the tattoo issue. The dentures are non-negotiable. Your pills?
No. Rebella! Hey, sweet. How's it going? What? Yeah, she's here. Just a minute.
Hello, sweet. Yes? Okay. Just a moment, please. Get the fuck away from me before I pinch a nerve in your neck! Sorry, Swede. Yes, Tommy's fine. Oh, how sweet. I'll pass along your best wishes. Get the fuck away! When are you gonna whack the goddamn mayor? Why, yes. Tonight would be lovely. And remember, it has to look like an accident.
The body of our fair city's mayor was found last night inside his car. Police have confirmed that the mayor died from carbon monoxide poisoning and are treating it as an apparent suicide. There is some suspicion surrounding the suicide theory because authorities have yet to locate his head.
The tape!